Bitch, y'all ain't nowhere to be found, but was talking all that greasy shit when I slid out of town. Purging through apartments and I'm fanning bitches down. Leave it in the streets, why y'all bitches calling 12? Go get anybody, we knock anybody down. It's up with anybody, we ain't turning nothing.
Hi my butterflies, it's your girl Dominique, Damo, and welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. Let me turn this light down a little bit. I thought it was gonna be real cute, but I'm glaring up. Oh, excuse me. Is that better? Oh, it's going on brighter. What the hell? Okay, this is better. Okay, so yeah, in the last story time, your girl was a bit tipsy, going on drunk, and then when I sobered up and I looked back on the footage, I was like, holy shit, I done left like a huge chunk out before the previous part. So scratch everything, no, put on pause everything you done heard about me leaving transitional. Like, put that on pause. I'm gonna continue off from the conversations that me and Khaled had. If you're wondering what I'm using for my lips, I'm using Blessed Satin Nectar in the scent Pineapple. I don't know if you can see that, but I love this. And then I like Burt's Bees Watermelon, Strawberry, Peaches, and Mint. But I definitely love this. And I missed it because I love how it be making my lips feel and look, especially after soft care day sugar scrub. So if you know, you know. So let me know if y'all liked that little like testing intro. I'm not changing my original intro, but I just wanted to test this intro and see like how it do. Like high key. All right, so let me not ramble or waste too much time. We're already 2 minutes in and we need to get in there. So before I start, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and fuck with your girl, because we kind of doing that. So boom, after me and Khaled had the whole conversation, like I said, y'all, I don't know what I said after that, but if you do remember, clock me down in the comments below, or just go watch that video and clock my tea. But after me and Khaled had that conversation, I told Khaled really and truly, like, I don't want to be with him anymore. Like, I'm good. Like, how I am for real. Like, if you cheat, you cheat. Like there's just no coming back from that. If there's ever a point in time where if we're together, right, and you feel like this ain't working no more, and you wanna soar your wings and fly, baby, I'm not gonna help you soar your wings and fly. You can soar your wings and fly all by yourself. Like, I'm not about to sit up here and be chasing you, doing, she's a runner, she's a track star. Like, I'm not gonna chase you. Like, go do what you wanna do. And let me just go ahead and just enjoy my little hot girl summer. If you know it, go lit. Just enjoy my little single vibes and just chill. Like, it's really never that deep. So after that whole conversation, I just started looking at Khaled like hella different, and I looked at Michaela hella different as well. Like, I'm not gonna say M&M anymore. Like, I looked at Michaela hella different, cause I'm just like, okay, I know you said you were trying to feel Khaled. I know you said you were trying to have feelings for Khaled. But I didn't actually, like, get to the realization that you actually acted out on those feelings for Khaled behind the scenes and was smiling and playing in my face the whole entire time. So the whole time I go upstairs, I'm literally looking at Michaela's door and like ultimate disgust, because I'm like, girl, like, I know you said you like Khaled, but I really didn't think you were gonna just act out on those shit behind closed doors and really be the unknown side chick. So that had me wondering, even though I knew Khaled really wasn't gonna say anything, that had me wondering, okay, so something did transpire. They kissed, they were on the bus together, cuddling, making out, the whole 9 yards. So it's not far-fetched that they fucked or they were intimate, because it's not far-fetched. Khaled just one ugly manga honey youth that never got pussy, like I said. So I started looking at him different. I just like, this is probably my mistake too, y'all. I was like, no, but out of respect of like how you've been there for me, I can't look at you the same. But I have no problem like being your friend, being cordial with you. Just know there'll be no more like getting back together, but we can like start over and be friends. Baby, let me tell y'all, that was the biggest mistake of my entire life. Like, the biggest mistake in my entire life. I tell y'all, the biggest mistake in my entire life. The biggest mistake in my entire life. So I'm not gonna like ramble too long, just so you know. It was like me. I didn't feel like Khaled used the opportunity of us just getting reacquainted as a way for him to try and make some type of intimate pass to me. Because the whole time I'm downstairs in his room talking, trying to like get a sense of like the reset button. Oh, baby, the reset button this motherfucker wanted to reset was the whole relationship. This man made so many passes at me. It was ridiculous. Like, hella ridiculous. To the point where this idiot was really starting to come off as desperate. It's like, my nigga, like, you cheated on me with my little twin, my little other half. Like, there's no coming back from that. That's someone I looked at as family. That's someone that I would have rode. That's someone I would have rode for the wheels fall off. That's someone that I've always thought of as like my sister. That's always someone that I just like was so down and ready for. So once you hit that sharp U-turn to the left, and the left, baby, it was done over with when he made that decision. Once I found out, that was a wrap. That was it. Like, there's no coming back from that. So I had to like just remove myself from the equation. And I was like, okay, I need to just like let this man know like what it is. Long story short, y'all, I went downstairs to have that conversation. This man decided to give me head. Now, if you're asking me how it felt, I don't remember. But he gave me head. I just stopped hanging out with Khaled once I knew his intentions this whole entire time. And then Khaled just decided to do his own thing. And I didn't really pay any mind. Khaled decided to be petty, throw shade. I didn't pay any mind. I just let Khaled be where he wanted to be. And let's get into the next segment. So, transitional, I don't think I talked about this in my podcast. But if I did, I'm low-key gonna be repeating myself all over again. But Traditional had this program by Rest, and it was like a paid program, and there were different like stuff for the program. There was mental health, but financial wellness, and there was like cooking, and there was like something else. There was one more thing, right? And it was a paid program. I had seen it. I signed up for 2. Oh yeah, employment. I don't know if I said employment, and I signed up for like 3 of the courses. Like I didn't need to know how to cook. I know how to cook. People who are cool with me have tasted my cooking, have felt the love in my food. So I didn't really know how to learn how to cook. That took you to travel from different places. I need to know how that. Just employment and mental wellness, and then budgeting. Like that's it. So I took those courses. There was a girl in their story time, and this is where Sandra comes into play, and Michaela as well. So when I signed up for those workshops, I had missed, I believe, at least 1 or 2 of them because I wasn't sure on the dates, but I caught up on the rest. So around this time, Michaela, this is how I feel, right? Michaela started using Sandra to make me jealous, like once again. I want to say once again, there was a situation where, like, when we first came to church, I just something to Michaela, like, hey, like, that little free little life we've been living in the shelter, blowing bare bread, blowing bare money, I can't do that anymore. I gotta like pay rent. I gotta be more responsible. That money done. So now I gotta like be more responsible. I don't mind like you helping me to do certain things, but let me just navigate around like this new like transition in my life, because it's called transitional program. That's all I said. Michaela made a fuss about it, called me boring, and use Sandra to antagonize me and make me jealous. But same thing applies as to now as it was before. Sandra was cordial with the both of us. So, like, I wasn't really jealous, for 1. And for 2, I don't really get jealous, like, when it comes to the friendships. Like, you can be friends with whoever you want, as long as it's not somebody that like I don't fuck with, or someone we like kid about, like high key, but like on the low. So Michaela and Sandra were going to these programs together. Like Michaela just started moving weird. Michaela would pick and choose when she wanted to say hi to me, and then the next day she'd give me her ass to kiss. So for example, Michaela would see me in the hallway and just dead ass stare at me and me mug me in the hallways, but then she'll pick a day that she'll feel like she want to say, oh my god, hi, good morning. And I was hella confused, and I'm just like, okay, so are we friends? Are we not? Like, are we friends or are we not? Because I'm confused. You're doing this pattern to where, like, one day I'm thinking that we cool, and then the next day you're giving me your ass to kiss, where I have to, like, force you to talk to me or force you to, you know, have a conversation with me. And I'm already going through like my little like depression at this time. It wasn't big. It was just like a mini depression. So like really and truly, like this friendship transpiring to fall out was on the back burner for me. Like I seen it coming. So like I mentally prepared myself for the forthcoming of it, right? So Michaela was going out with Sandra. I didn't say anything. I didn't part with them. I let them leave to the program together. I walked to the program. I took the bus. I decided to just chill by myself, part by myself, really like get into my music and really just focus on the program and try and attempt to make some acquaintances, just make some acquaintances there. But around this time, like the first two sessions out of many, I was like kind of like lay, like more of an observer. I just wanted to lay back, didn't really want to like, you know, do too much, right? So it's because of me going to the programs, and then all of a sudden the other day Michaela couldn't go. I didn't think anything of it, so I was okay, I'll just ask Sandra to go. I asked Sandra if she was going to like the employment one. She was like, yeah, I'm going. And I was like, do you want to go with me? And she's like, yeah, sure. So me and Sandra in the room, and she was just like, hey girl, like, I didn't want to say anything because it's not really my business, but I feel like me and you need to have a conversation. And, you know, I want to just know, like, what's going on between you and Michaela. Because you and Michaela used to be so talkative and everything. And I seen that you guys were just drifting apart. So I don't remember verbatim what I said to Sandra. But I do remember that I gave her, like, a rundown of, like, what happened and how I'm feeling. And I told her straight up, like, this specific part, I was like, hey, like, look, I don't know what's going on with Michaela personally, and I don't know what's transpiring with Michaela, but what I don't like is that Michaela is choosing when she wants to fuck with me and when she doesn't want to fuck with me. When really and truly she can just tell me to my face she don't want to fuck with me. Like, it's really not that hard. Yes, it will hurt for a little while, but if you just don't want to fuck with me anymore, just like say it and say your reasons of why you don't want to fuck with me anymore. Because I'm already like drifting to stage left already based on the first incident at BYS, and then me finding out you were talking to Khaled and allegedly fucking him on the low while we were still together. So I'm already looking at you sideways. So like, girl, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, like, I'm already like, oh, I'm like this close to like not giving a fuck whether we part ways or we're friends. So Sandra's like, I understand, you know, Michaela does the same thing to me. When stuff doesn't go her way, she'll just yell at you, be distant, and cut you off. And I don't know why she feels like I'm gonna kiss her ass, but I'ma just like, I just let her be. I don't got time for that. And I'm like, well, it is what it is, Sandra. So me and Sandra go. Now, it has become a point where me and Sandra are going to the employment program. We doing what we need to do. We asking questions. We doing whatever we need to do. And then there was a day that staff offered the van. Okay, this right here for me is strike number 3. Strike number 3. Okay. Michaela, me, and Sandra got in the van and we got a ride to the program. I don't know what transpired them giving us a ride, but it transpired. So it was me, Sandra, and Michaela in the car. They're conversating. I'm really not paying it no mind. I'm looking at Michaela like dumbfolded and like, let me show you what meme I really felt like. One by one, you hang them high. The more I look at her and the more I see her, the more I'm confused. The more I'm baffled. The more I'm disgusted. And with all those emotions going on while me being slightly depressed, I'm confused. Like, genuinely confused. And I know that I was texting my best friend during this whole situation. So I'm just in the car confused. I got nothing to say, nothing to contribute to this conversation. I'm just dead ass sitting, taken aback, and trying to process. And in my head, I'm just like, what the fuck did I do this girl? What the fuck did I really do to this girl? And I sit and I replay our friendship from like start to where we are now, and I'm like, yo, like I really can't sit here and figure out like one thing I did to this girl to where it gave her ammunition to really go out of her way and disregard our friendship with Jay, and now slept with my ex-boyfriend while we were together, make out with him outside, and calling him to come pick her up on the low so she can have her little side chick moment. Like, what the fuck did I do to you? Like, I'm not understanding what I did to you. So when we get there, staff is like, we dropping you there, but y'all have to figure out how you're coming back. Or not, they said they're gonna come and get us at a certain time. So you snooze, you lose. Right then and there, I knew I'm on the fence about getting in the car back with Michaela and Sandra to go all the way back home, because I'm already upset about something that had occurred prior, which I don't remember, but I know I was upset. And now, like, my supposed to be friend is moving like a whore, like a straight up alleyway whore. Like, I'm just confused, and she's doing it to me at that. For what? I don't know. So we get in there, and let me give you like a scenery of how this was. So the program was about to start. We got there early, and they chose to do like a U shape with all the desks. So I'm on the left side of the edge, and Sandra and Michaela are across from me. But I'm across from Michaela, and Sandra sits like right next to her. So they're in like, Sandra is diagonal from me, and Michaela are in my face. So they're giggling, kikiing. I'm not paying any mind. I don't address them. Sandra says hi to me. I say hi to her. She just looks at me and starts snickering. So I'm just like, okay, wait a minute. wait a minute. Like, what's funny? Then I'm like, okay, they're just having their own conversation. I really should not pay anything like about it until this very point. So one thing about me, y'all, when I'm angry and I'm pissed, my ears have become like very good. Very, very good. Like, I can hear whispers, bitch. I can hear the slightest whisper, a pencil drop from, like, I can hear shit from a mile away. Like, my ears work. My ears fucking work. So let me tell y'all, I'm already angry. I'm already upset. I'm already like overstimulated and whatever. And Michaela decides to whisper to Sandra some sick shit. And I heard it. Y'all, my blood boiled. My blood just boiled. I got real hot. I got real mad. I looked at the time and I was like, thank God this program is over. Thank the Lord. This program was over. My blood was boiling. Okay? When I say boiling, boiling. So then I remembered the staff is about to come and collect the three of us. So I'm about to get in the car with this bitch. After that comment, no, absolutely not. So I said, okay, before the staff come, let me get up and remove myself, like, completely. Let me just remove myself from the conversation. So I got up and I grabbed my bus tickets. I grabbed whatever I won. I grabbed my food. I signed my name, and the whole time, Michaela is just dead ass staring at me. Like, just staring at me, staring at me, staring at me. And I got my bus tickets, and I was about to head out the door. Here she comes. Where are you going? Don't you know staff is gonna come pick us up for the bus? I said, bitch, I don't want to go in with you. Everyone looked at me, and I left. I didn't see her reaction. I didn't see if she was like dumbfolded. I didn't see if like that caught her off guard. But I left. I took the long way home. I went to the library. Yes, I went to the library. I know. I didn't want to go back. I went to the library to cool myself off. And then I walked from the library all the way to transitional. And by the time I got there, program was done. So it was a win-win. I was able to just go in there and go in my room. I didn't care about nothing else that was transpired. All in my head, I was like, this little buck-tooth girl done lost it. This bitch done lost her mind. Okay. You wanna get disrespectful? Alright. Cool. So, y'all, I don't think I would eat for the negative events. So, y'all, the whole entire time we're there, and she was just doing that, picking and choosing when she wanted to talk to me, ignoring me, pretending like she didn't see me. Whenever she see me, she'd be on her phone. People we were like talking low-key shit about, she would be friending them, hugging up on them, doing the whole 9 yard with, just doing weird, dumb shit or whatever, right? I looked at the situation and I'm just like, damn, maybe talk shit about that bitch. Like, that girl, like, just easily, and now you, her, and Sandra are gonna be the 3 Powerpuff Girls. Like, now you and Sandra are gonna just be the 3 Powerpuff Girls, just powerpuffing up and down this hallway. Okay, girl. Okay. So she was doing that. She would see me and she'll me mug me with her face. She'll give me the stank eye, stank look. I went to my fairy godmother and I would vent to her about everything, like from start to finish. And I'll be like, I don't understand, like, what's going on. And I'm bawling my eyes out about something that I'm depressed about. Here she come. Boop. She looks. She stares. She sees me crying. And she shuts the damn door. And at that point, y'all, I knew our friendship was done for. And let me explain to you why. When I cry or Michaela cries, we're so quick to like comfort each other. We're so quick to be emotionally there for each other. And I'll give you a prime example, right? We went to a barbecue, like a community barbecue with certain BYS staff, and Michaela had realized that her stepmother's people were amongst other folks at this like barbecue function, and she done lost her marbles. When I say her anxiety went through the roof, her anxiety went through the roof. This girl was shaking, she was crying, she was worried about the stepmother's friends seeing her and then reporting her back like found in Brampton. So when she started bawling her eyes out, me, Diana, and the person I was talking to at the time, like he in his own world, but me and Diana did everything to get her out of that situation. We did everything to protect her out of the situation. And my first instinct is she is generally in fear. She is generally scared. Let me play big sister at this moment and protect her. And make sure she's not like discovered or notified. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like in like peer view, like parameter, right? So when I was crying and she see me crying and she shut the door, I knew right then and there the friendship was done. Like, the friendship was done. The sisterhood was done. And there was no need for me to push up on her or force something that was dead. So, let's get into the next chain of events and possibly the final chains of events. So, I love y'all. Take care. Mwah.